everybody, back in another video, and today we're going to be talking about my thoughts on Chapter 5 of Poppy Playtime and what I think about this chapter. To start off, we're going to talk about the characters of this chapter and what makes these characters special and the ones I like the most. Before we get into this, I just need to say that there's going to be some spoilers because I'm about to put some images of the characters on the screen, like the prototypes. So click off now if you don't want to see any spoilers. So basically, I think the prototype's design is perfect. I love gestures, so I think this design is just perfect. I love the section of like all the different body parts of different characters, like Kissy Messy's arm, Mommy Longlegs' arm, Huggy Wuggy's arm, all sorts of stuff like that. And I think he just looked awesome. Also, he got hinted in the pumpkins from the Halloween artwork, so that was a pretty cool detail too. That was under my eyes, and I had no idea that was supposed to be the prototype. But still, that was pretty cool. So I think his design is spot on. I think everything about it is just perfect. There's also some other characters that I love that let's talk about now. I also think Lily Lovebraze is probably one of my new favorite characters, along with the prototype. She's a pretty cool character. I think she's Miss Gracie. I don't know if that's confirmed, but that was awesome. And I think she's a great character, except for what she did to Candy Cat, though. That's kind of mean. I also really like these two wrong side animals. I think they're awesome, and I might pick up plushies of these two later on, so that's pretty cool. Let me know if you want to see a reaction on that. So, yeah. Also, Giblet and Chum Chonkins were awesome characters. They're just not one of my favorites, but I did like them a lot. Also, the Doctor coming back was awesome, because he is one of my favorite characters, and I will show my favorite character list right here. Here's all my favorite characters, and as you can see, I like a lot of these characters. So the Doctor coming back is pretty awesome. I think that was a really cool little plot twist. I can't tell if he's going to be a villain or he's going to help us out in some way, maybe to defeat the prototype, which I think the Doctor helping us out would be a really, really, really cool thing to have in Chapter 6. I also love the little black light with Globey. That was awesome. Here's some pictures I took while playing the game with my friend. So that was really awesome to actually get to play the game with someone and talk about what we like about the chapter and what we dislike about the chapter. Also, the hands were pretty cool. I think the yellow hand was awesome, but the like steampunk hand or whatever you call it, it was okay. One of the parts I really liked, too, was seeing the giant brawn after saying goodbye to Giblet to get your Rat Pack. I think the giant brawn was a really cool little thing in the chapter, and I feel like that threw off a bunch of people, and they were like, wait, there's like a giant brawn here? That's cool, and I think it was actually alive, too, so that was awesome. Because if you don't know, we've seen a lot of brawns to just the brawn toy, and the medium-sized brawn in Chapter 2, so that was pretty cool to see him. Also, Yarnaby didn't come back. Nah, I know. They kind of killed him off in Chapter 4, and people said, wait, Yarnaby can come back, and then they changed the game to have, like, a lava pit, so they intentionally killed off Yarnaby. The Doctor's coming back, so that's pretty cool. I don't actually have the picture of the CG5 song, so I'm just gonna put a Lemon picture, but the CG5 song is a banger, and I do not care if people hate on it. It is better than Sleep Well, or I think that's what the song's called. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but honestly, I feel like I just like it a lot more than that song. I get that the song's nostalgic. It came out when Chapter 3 came out, but, you know, I just like it more. Okay, now we're gonna get into some merch and some fan projects, and let's get right into it. Very exciting news. The Poppy Playtime devs and team, or whatever you want to call them, they made a brand new store, and I will show you the plushies of the store right now. But if you want to go there, I think it's like playtimeco.com, so go check that out. They dropped 3 wrong side animal plushies, and I'm considering picking up Bingle Boogie. I really like this guy. And they made this blue one too, and they're really cool because you can actually flip them inside out. I will show you what it looks like inside out right now. There it is for the white wrong side animal. I think that is very cool, and I'm considering picking up a few of them. So, if, like I said, I think earlier, if you want to see a review on that, yeah, just let me know or like the video or something like that. Also, Swifty Plush Productions made this really cool Chum Chonkins plush, and I just got a post from them, I think like an hour ago, that they made these 3, and I want to show you. Lily Love Braids and this really cool wrong side animal, so that is awesome. They're also making Giblet, so that is awesome, and they all look amazing. I think that they're going to turn out really well, so that's awesome. Oh, so if you're watching this and you want to vote on which wrong side animal plushie that I should get, go to my page and press posts, and then you can click on one of them that I'm going to get. There is 2 options. I think it's Bingle Boogie and the squirrel one, so you can pick right now. Okay, well that's going to wrap up this video. If you all liked Chapter 5, leave a like on this video and subscribe. I also really hope you did like Chapter 5, because that is now my favorite chapter. And, yeah, bye everybody.